Vixin from TheVixinExperience.com, and I'm sitting here with the beautiful Nyemiah Supreme, and she's going to be sitting down and talking to us for a bit today. Nyemiah, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
I've always known you to be very energetic, and I've known you like forever, kind of thing, and you've always been like so energetic and a great performer, but I've only known you to be rapping for like 3 years or so. Like, how long have you been rapping now?
I've been rapping for about 3 years, but I've always loved music. I love rap music, especially from being a performer. I always wanted to, just be on stage. And so at the time when I started, I was working for Joel Santana, and they were always in the studio recording. And that's just around the time when Nicki Minaj just came out and Young Money was popping. And I'm like, I could do what all of them are doing. I want to do that. I want the same opportunity. So I started to book my own sessions and start writing my own music. And so I just, kind of just jumped out there and told everybody, like, I rap now. So a lot of people was like, oh yeah, whatever. And, I got a lot of support though, so that helped me to keep going.
Okay, good. So you dance, you rap. I know you used to model. Like, how did you find time for all of it? Like, what did your daily, what does your schedule look like? What do you do with yourself?
I mean, with those, they kind of came spontaneously. At one point I was doing dancing, at one point I was modeling, then I started rapping, and then now they're just sporadic. Like one day somebody will call me for something different every day, but my schedule is me writing. I'm focused on my music right now, so it's me writing, finding new beats, working with producers, constantly checking my email to see who wants to do what with me, Twittering, Facebooking, Instagramming, just to keep my image going, and just for people to still see my face even though they can't see me in person. But definitely just trying to keep the Nyemiah Supreme brand in everyone's face 24/7. That's what my day, my week is like.
Okay, so do you manage yourself? Like, are you signed right now, or are you an independent artist?
I'm an independent artist. I'm signed to a management company, so I have help with getting myself out there. But musically, it's me. It's me and the little help I get there and here and there.
So what I loved your past 2 mixtapes, just to make that clear. But what is your next project gonna look like? Where do you see yourself? Was there a lot of growth from where you started 3 years ago? Where do you see yourself now, and how's that gonna reflect in your new project?
My new project I'm working on is called Wild, and it stands for What I Love Doing.
I like that.
And it's just an enhancement, just the next step of Nyemiah. From I started with limited edition, then I have Bad, and now it's Wild. So I just want to have more energy with it, just give you a better project of music, just see the growth from Bad to now, and just more energy, fun, colors, I don't know, I just have this crazy vision for it in my head, so it's hard to put it out, but when you listen to it, you'll hear it like, oh, I know what she's talking about.
Right,
it'll be fun. I want everyone to enjoy it, dance to it, laugh to it, cry to it, just feel it emotionally,
Okay. So what kind of artists do you see collaborating with in the future? Like, who do you know that, listen, this is my mission, like, I have to work with this person at one point?
Artists who, I like the new, young, energetic artists. So I love Big Sean. I love his wittiness. I love Meek Mill. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Drake. I love the new generation of musicians. So they're also inspirations to me. So I definitely want to get in the studio with them and see what we can make together.
Okay, so musically, who are you inspired by? Like, who can you say, like, you always grew up listening to, or you always had playing, like, on cassette tape? Like, who are you running to the radio to press record for?
My first cassette tape I had was Salt and Pepper, and I always play Shoot. And I don't know what they was talking about, but I was playing it. But I always loved them. I was playing TLC. I always had Aaliyah in. Lauryn Hill, I was exposed to rap a lot. My mom always played Lil' Kim, so I wasn't supposed to be listening to it, but I knew it. So female rappers were always in my ear, before even knowing that's what I wanted to do. That's what I saw and heard. But I'm inspired by the ladies, the women. It's girl power.
Right. You can't not be inspired by girl power, especially as a woman.
Yes.
So outside of music, who are you inspired by? Like, I know a lot of artists find inspiration in other things. Like, what do you do to be inspired?
As of recently, after, when I first started rapping, I just was talking about whatever. But as of now, since I want to do a topic with Wild, and I've been doing a lot of visiting art museums and stuff like that, and looking up art on the internet, reading a lot of articles. I'm inspired by Keith Haring. I'm inspired by like Native American art and Egyptian art. So I try to see a lot of visuals and colors and stuff that helps me to write. You know, just looking at different things. You know, I won't even write about what I see, but it just helps my brain to like function a little bit. But I like reading also, going to see movies, just anything that'll spark my brain to something different.
Okay, so when you're out and about and you're being social and you're Nyemiah Supreme, you're the rapper, the model, the dancer, just the all-around entertainer, that's your like your public life. What is Nyemiah like behind closed doors? Like, what do you like by yourself on your bed, headphones in, just chilling?
Nyemiah is a loner, only child, so you know I'm pretty boring. I watch TV, I watch The Office, I watch Law and Order all day.
All right,
episode after episode.
SVU or do you like regular?
I watch SVU. I watched all 13 seasons now, so I might have to change it up. But
right, you gotta diversify.
Yeah, I watch TV, funny movies. I love to laugh, so you know, I don't know. I'm a loner though. I hang out with friends time to time, but I really like being by myself. I enjoy my company.
All right. A lot of people don't understand that, and they really think like I'm being an asshole when I say like I just like being by myself. But thank you for understanding that. And I hope there's somebody else out there that understands. But I'm a good person. Why can't I enjoy my company? So when you do go out and you are being social, what's your go-to drink?
Patron Margarita.
I actually know how to make that one. Bartender. Okay, so if you're out and about and somebody like, what's the wildest, I guess you could say, fan story you have, or like what's been like the craziest, or even like the sweetest? Like, what's one encounter with a fan that you say you'll really remember?
Yeah, I usually don't get too much crazy, but sweet, I always get somebody who's like, hey, you know, I love your music. I'll be surprised too. Like, I don't think these people, you know, I don't think people know me, but they'll be like, I have all your mixtapes and I know all the words, and I'm just like, really? Like, you like me? I kind of live in this box of where I'm like surprised every time somebody likes my music, but I really appreciate it. I appreciate those people who watch my videos and follow me on Twitter and just, you know, click the like button on the video. That's, you know, I really appreciate that effort because you don't have to do that.
Okay, so outside of music, where do you see yourself developing as an artist? Like, what do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself building? What are you working on besides your music?
Outside of music, I'm actually working on a production company, and I just want to have an outlet for people to come to if they want a show produced within choreography, dancers, scenery, musicians, band. You know, I just want to have that place where people come to, like, I want you to put together a show for me.
Okay.
And I'm also working on, with that, in the same company, a styling company for people who want to revamp their look, their image, and stuff like that. I like making people feel good and look good, so, you know.
Okay.
Those are some things I'm working on for the future. So.
Definitely look forward to collaborating.
You want to revamp? No.
You're
gorgeous, of course.
Thank you. So do you. So, I've known you for forever, and I've always seen you with other people, and I know you like from when we were little to us now, but where do you see yourself like 10 years from now? Like outside of music, outside of just being an entertainer, like what kind of things do you, like what did you always want to be when you grow up? Like where do you see your future outside of like the hoopla?
Outside of it, I definitely want to just put myself in a position to be able to take care of my family, but part of me wants to be a house owner and a mother, you know, a wife possibly, you know, just in a good position to where it's stable and the people around me are stable. You know, I've always, besides from, you know, being wrapped up, I've always wanted to be a teacher. I don't know why, you know, I kind of hate kids. I teach dance, you know, so, and I enjoy that a lot. So I don't know, maybe I'll do something with a school, dance school, or, you know, some type of after school program. But I love kids. I love helping kids to grow. So.
Okay, cool. So, from all of your experiences, whether it be being Jewel's assistant or modeling and rapping, everything, like, what's one thing that you know now that you wish you knew then? Like, what's something that you wish you knew earlier?
Be patient, you know, hold on, just wait, you know, and definitely have faith, because I've gone through some struggles in every situation that I've gotten to that was really successful, but psychologically, you know, those things can be really hard. So definitely have to have faith and patience and just wait, breathe, and know that everything's gonna be okay. You know?
And that's one thing I have to. I'm glad my grandma prays for me to be patient because she knows I need it. But outside of that, like, what's one rule that you wouldn't break?
I definitely don't like to lie, so I definitely try to keep the honesty rule. And to most people, I come off sometimes as harsh and a bitch because I tell the truth, but I hate like lying and like sugarcoating and stuff like that. Just keep it 100. Like, I don't know, keep it 100 with me. Also, I hate people lie to me, so I definitely don't like to put that back out there just to avoid lies getting to me, which doesn't work at all. But I feel good on my side of the table.
Right, what's done in the dark comes to light. So might as well keep it straight in the beginning. Okay, so where can we find you? Because you got so much going on, and I need everybody to be able to be a part of the greatness. So like, where can we get your music? What's your Twitter, your Facebook? Like, go.
Twitter, twitter.com/Nyemiah Supreme.
How do you spell Nyemiah?
NYEMIAHSUPREME. You can Facebook me with the same name because I'm not spelling it again. YouTube.com/Nyemiah Supreme. What else do I have? I have NyemiahSupreme.com, which has a lot of my music, my pictures, just things I have going on when I go out to interviews and stuff like that. You can see what I'm wearing, whatever.
You dress hella well, by the way. I love your style.
I love clothes. And for my business that I'm putting together, you can go to thesupremacyinc.com and check out what I have going on.
So thank you very much for sitting and chilling with us. Ms.Vixin from TheVixinExperience.com, Nyemiah Supreme. Check everything out I have going on at TheVixinExperience.com, and of course, NyemiahSupreme.com. Thanks, guys.